Hi guys, and welcome back to my Flosstube channel. It's Miss Chloe here. First up, I'd just like to say thank you to everyone who did take the time to watch my first video, who sent lovely comments, and to all of those who dropped a like as well. I really appreciate it. You made me feel part of the community and brave enough to do a secondary video, so thank you very much for that. I would also like to apologize for the audio in the last video. It wasn't great. So we are trying some headphones at the moment to see if that'll fix the issue. Unfortunately, my little camera is just not really built for for recording things properly with sound. It's a bit of a shame. So as promised, I said today I'd do my stash video, and that's what I'd like to do for you. So unfortunately, I won't have a lot of nice fabric or anything like that to show you. I have only ever stitched on Ada, as that was what we bought to start with, and it's readily available here in Adelaide in stores, so it's what all of my projects have been on. I'm not against trying any of the others. I do actually have plans to do the Slytherin logo and the Gryffindor and Ravenclaw logos, and probably Hufflepuff as well, on different kinds of fabric, just so I can learn and test and really get to know all the different kinds, so I can pick a favorite. If you do have suggestions on different fabrics and how to use them and what I might like, considering that I'm very comfortable with Ada, I'd love to hear from you. So please drop a comment, let me know. So without further ado, let's get into my stash collection. So the first thing I want to show you is not actually cross stitch, it's Blackwork. So I have this tiny little kit, and it is a Blackwork card kit designed by Carol Mullen. So shout out to Carol if you watch this. She is from the Embroiderers Guild of South Australia. I think that's really cool. We don't have a lot of local options here in South Australia. So when I did find this and I could buy something and support a local artist, I was thrilled. So I did actually finish this one, but I plan to do it a couple more times if I can find the card base. So it's just a Blackwork piece that Carol has designed, and it's really beautiful. The middle reminds me of poppies, and I like that it all branches out and it comes out and it's very symmetrical. It's very calming and very aesthetically pleasing. If anyone has ideas for Blackwork or lists of Blackwork places that I can go and look at patterns and try my hand at, I'd really love that. I think that they suit cards beautifully, and I'd love to do a whole lot more of them. I'd love to learn more about the Blackwork itself. So this is the one that I did, and I'd love to do more of them and send them all out to my friends and family. The card itself is really nice. It's just a blank piece, and it's got the window for the piece to sit in, which I think is a really cool idea. I like the idea of designing your own cards because I've never really been a person that likes to get cards. I don't like that they're all really generic and the same. I love it when someone's handmade something and given it to me, so I'd like to be able to do the same with one of my passions. The next pieces I have to show you were picked up for me at last year's Show Me retreat. They are pretty much all kits. I do have a lot of small kits. I like them because I get anxiety, and I find that if I carry a kit with me, I can just do a few stitches and I can stop, and it just lets me clear my head a bit and then get on with my day. So if things get too much, I like to have a crafty outlet. So I cross stitch mainly, but I also crochet when it's small enough to fit in my handbag. So the first one is this delightful deer kit. So it's really cute, and you just stitch the head of the deer and it goes into the card space. So the rest is done for you, so it'll be a quick little stitch. But I think it's really cute. The second one is Tea Time Treats. So on this one, you're stitching the teddy bear there, and then he fits into the card on the back, which has all the printed cakes and pies, which I wouldn't mind trying my hand at either. I'd like to learn to chart. I think that'd be pretty cool. My third card kit is the Spring Birdie card. So with this one, you're just stitching the bird, and then we've got the card with all of the wreath around it, which is pretty. So I think they'll be nice. They'll be good to send just with thoughts to grandparents and family members, things like that. I think The next piece I've got here, put my tea down, is this little one from Humphrey's Corner by Anchor. And it's just this little guy out in the snow. And he's got this big goofy grin and he looks really happy. And it just reminds me of the time that I went to Germany and I got to see snow for the first time and I got to play in it and we made slushies out of it. We did so much. It was crazy. So for those who don't know, I am in Australia. We don't get snow here. So when we do get to come and see it, it's a bit of a miracle to us. It's very special. So I can't wait to just stitch him up. And he's got little half stitches in him and some back stitching, but I think he's really, really cute, very sweet. And it's just something I really miss after going on my trip. I'd love to be able to see snow more and do that sort of, all that sort of stuff. I'd love to learn to ski and go tobogganing. I think that'd be really fun. The next piece I have is from the Show Me Retreat, which was designed by the wonderful Michelle Bendy. I'm sure lots of you have watched her channel. She's a fantastic member of the community. She's very uplifting, very supportive, and she's just got the most beautiful nature. If you haven't watched her channel, definitely look her up. Go and do it. She's Bendy Stitchy, and she is fantastic. So this was her Show Me Retreat exclusive pattern. This was brought back for me by the lovely Flissy Fish Cross Stitch. And I'm very excited to be able to do this one next year sometime once I finish my big piece. Because this is the year of no new starts, which is a little hard. I find a lot of pieces and I really want to stitch on them, but I love this one. It's really cute. I like the idea that everything is growing out of the strawberry, like the strawberry is the main idea. And then your ideas can take flight with the little bird or flower and bloom and be beautiful for everyone else. And we've got scissors and a little floss card down there. And I think that's really, really sweet. So I can't wait to stitch that one up. And it'll just be a nice little piece that I can put on my bookshelf somewhere. The next piece I've got is a gift from, again, Flissy Fish Cross Stitcher. She's my main stitchy friend, so I get a lot of things from her. This one she got me for my birthday a little while ago, and I was so excited when I opened it. I literally just couldn't believe what she'd given me. I was so happy because I'd been looking at this for ages and trying to work out where to get it, and I couldn't find a local store that had it. So it is the Disney Dreams Collection by Thomas Kincaid. It is the Lion King. I love the amount of detail in this one. I love the amount of different work that's in it. The back stitch is incredible. We've got Mufasa in the clouds and everyone over here, and then of course Scar's hanging out in the bottom there. But it's just such a beautiful looking piece. And next year when I'm allowed to start, I want this to be my New Year, New Start piece. So I'd really love to do it and put it on the wall. For those who don't know, I am a little Lion King obsessed. Everything in my life has boiled down to it. It's my partner's favourite as well, so I'm very lucky in that way. He took me to the Broadway show. Whenever I leave the house, I wear a Simba necklace to remember who I am. I will quote it at awkward times in conversation. I have about 10 different coffee mugs that are Lion King themed. So this is today's. It's just the best show. We also have about 4 copies of the DVD because I have one, and then my partner has the exclusive Blu-rays and a couple of the normals as well. But of course we can't part with them because they're just so special to us. And I've got the book. So I'm getting geared up. I'm hoping to read that this year too. Also in my stash I have the Castle Kit. So this year Felicity and I were very lucky. We went on Facebook Marketplace just as a browse, and we found a lady getting rid of a huge box of stitching supplies, different threads, different beads, different patterns, and a few beautiful kits. So I managed to grab this one. We went halvesies. And I wanted to stitch this one for a while. I really love the look of the dragon. I like that it's not your typical dragon. It's got like ears and the wings are different colors. Spikes are just so cool. So I can't wait to stitch him up next year as well. But this one was the full kit. So we've got all the threads and all the Ada. And I'm just really excited to do that. My next piece I bought during the bushfire relief sale. I'm sure a lot of you know that this year Australia went through a bit of a devastation at the beginning of the year with the bushfires. So I went and got this baby koala kit to stitch up. Again, comes with all your threads and everything. It's just a little DMC kit. But I thought it was a really sweet little piece. And I can't wait to stitch it up. I'm actually going to send it to my cousin in Germany once it's done. Because she loves Australia. She loves everything about it. She comes back every couple of years. So I think it'll be nice to gift her a little piece of our country. Now, of course, I also have some mirrors. Because everyone has a mirror in their stash that they're just waiting to start. So the first one you'll recognise if you've seen Flissy Fish cross stitches work. So this, of course, is Roses of Provence. And she's just stunning. She's got the big cabbage roses. If you want to see her done, head over to Felicity's channel. She did her up last year and she got her framed with some double matting. She's absolutely beautiful. So I really love the cabbage roses in this one. I love their size, and I've always wanted to grow them. So I think that'll be really, really cool once I can get going. I'm looking for fabric options on her. So again, if you've got suggestions on what would look great, I'd love to hear them. The next one I've got is the Winter Queen. And I love the way that she's hugging this stole here, and just sort of, it makes you feel warm while the rest of her is very cold and very commanding. So I'm thinking of doing her, again, I'll need to get a dyed fabric to do her on. But if you've got suggestions or if you've done her, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the way that she comes out, because of course the pictures on the thing can be a little misleading sometimes. They never quite do them justice. So I've got two more. So this one is the Royal Games Eye. Off with their heads, let them eat cake, bow down and kiss the ring. So this is the games pieces by Nora. I really love that it's a giant playing card. I love that you could hang it either way. I think I'll hang it this way. I do prefer the Queen of Spades. I love her headpiece and her little mask. I think she's just really, really beautiful and detailed, and she looks so, so fantastic. She will be done on white fabric, of course. I'm not sure what count to give her yet, or what kind. So again, if you've got fabric suggestions, I'd love to hear them for her. If you've done her before, I'd love to see it, especially if you've done the flip. So instead of doing the cards as a single piece, you've done them one and one. I'd love to see that. And my final piece for my stash is the ever beautiful Petal Fairy. She looks so sweet and innocent, and I'm really looking forward to doing her as well. She was a gift. I won her in a stitchy lottery, and she was posted out to me, and I can't wait to get her done. What I want to do though is flip the image, so I've got one that faces this way and one that faces that way, and I'd like to do her twice. So I want to do them and frame them the same way and send one over to my grandmother. I want to hang one by my door and one by her door, so it's like they're looking at each other across the distance, but they're still together, because my nan and my granddad mean the absolute world to me, and I'd really like to be able to give them something special that just connects our places, because we are so far away. They're almost a 7-hour drive if I want to see them, which is a really long way, and it takes most of my day up to get there, so I can't just go for an afternoon or a weekend. But it would be nice to give them something that I have the twin of, to just connect us a little bit more. So again, I'm looking for coloured fabrics with her. I'm not sure if I want to go with this kind of color or something a bit darker to make her pop out a bit more. She does have a lot of like colors on her. She's got little like peachy colors and white, and I just like to give her something that makes her really pop and stand out. So if you've done her or if there are suggestions for her fabric, I'd also love to hear about those. So that is all of my stash. I don't have a lot. Like I said, I don't have any fabrics yet, but I will one day. So I'd like to show you what I've done in the last few weeks on my Pokemon piece. Just get her unclipped. There we go. So here she is. It's a little bit gimpy because I've got a cord. There we go. Ugh. So she's really coming along. I think I've done 2 pages since you last saw her. Of course, that's these 2 down here, Pikachu and Nidoran. And we've got Nidoqueen coming into the corner here, and Nidoking's head is over here. I'm not sure why they're not together. I believe that they should have been, but you got to follow your pattern, right? I'm not 100% on all the placement of these guys. I know they don't follow the Pokédex because my husband reminded me about that the other day. But I still really, really love this piece. I'm loving going through it. So I'm going to finish this page. I'm going to try for it this week. And then I want to come back up here to go down a bit more. And once that's done, I'll roll her up a little bit and start on the final lap. So I think I've got 8 pages in total left on this little monster. And then she'll be good for washing and ironing and framing and everything else. That's quite exciting for me. It's of course sad when you've worked on a project like this as long as I have. It can be very sad to come to the end. It's very bittersweet because you want to see them done and you want to see them hanging up and you want them to be beautiful. But at the same time, you've put so much effort and love. It's sad to think that soon I won't be working on it anymore. Of course, this one was a freebie pattern. It is from the site Sprite Stitch, all one word, and it is Epic Pokemon Generation 1. So I've got a bit of progress done on her in the last 2 weeks. It's quite a few thousand stitches. I think it's something like 5,000 that I've done-ish. I may have lost count. But yeah, I'm hoping to get this page done this week because I am on forced leave from work. Everyone gets some time off for Easter, even though we can't go anywhere or do anything. So for Easter, I am planning to gift myself this page. Anyway, I hope that you guys have had a really wonderful 2 weeks, and thank you again for tuning into my video. I really appreciate having you guys watch and comment, and I'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Stay safe.